Hey guys, well this sucks. I was filming for a new stuff I was testing out for UAC, and I'm having some, I don't know, this is like a corrupt memory on my camera, so I reset it, cleaned up everything. So trying to figure out how to start since I opened up everything already and I sort of talked about everything, but let's just get on with it. Once again, you guys, just another day in the garage, just trying to clean up. And I wanted to sit down and relax and have a good time. And UAC had, like, whenever a company gets a lot of products out, like brand new products, I try to just buy everything at once and see how I like it. So what I did is I bought one of every new product they have. And if you guys already know about UAC, I have a previous video on them, and I'll put that in the description. And I liked the product. I was genuinely impressed with them. I liked it. It was cool. I like unique stuff. That's one thing I'm a huge sucker for. I'm a huge sucker for anything that's unique, different looking. I've been in the, once you've been in the pistol market for airsoft a long time, you sort of get bored of seeing stuff done over and over and over. And these guys brought some new stuff to the plate, and their new products are very, if anything, they're like a modern, sleek, simple design. That's what I really liked about these new products. So hopefully I can sort of reiterate what I went through already. So sorry about that, guys. Here's all the bags. Let's go over the Hi-Capa caulking type A gold. We'll go over both of them actually at the same time. Now these are, let's see if I can put this in my hand. These are, obviously you can see one is straight and one is a little at an angle. They're actually plug and play, which is cool, and they're actually really light. Now, why does that matter? Well, for you IPSC people out there, the crazy people out there, you know, every gram counts. And that's why it's a good thing to have really lightweight rackers. Alright, so let me show you how much these weigh, guys. I know there's people out there counting every gram they have. Alright, we have, let's do that one again. 4.2 grams. And we have 3.6 grams. Okay, so that's the weight difference. Alright, you guys can obviously see that the black one is a bit bigger. Now, these are plug and play, which is really awesome. Now, you need an open type frame. You cannot use it on a 4.3 or 5.1 unless you do some heavy modding, which I don't know why you would do that, but, well, actually, everyone's crazy. I'm crazy too. Alright, but this is a plug and play. So you guys see how simple it is. Boom. And they give you this little screw right here. You guys get that hang of it? Alright, that's the angle it gives you. Nice positive feel with the checkering, which is cool. I apologize for my dirty hands. Usually I'm never this dirty, but I've been working non-stop in the garage, so forgive me, guys. You know, I try to keep everything clean because, you know, I sort of like things being clean. Anyways, this is the gold one. Here's that angle it gives you. You can see the straight. So I think in reality it's going to be personal preference to what you guys like, but I thought these were cool. There have been a couple of these like these, if anything, but these are still cool. Alright? And oh, we got these from, you guys can get them from Tiger, HK, or CRW. I'll put them in the link description as well below where you guys can buy these from. And then last but not least, there's a slide cover for version 1. Now what do I mean by version 1? Most of these open slides, the new ones are version 1s, and version 2 are the old style race slides where they have the bigger slot. Now they don't make any version 2. The only company that makes version 2, I believe, is JLP and some other companies. Alright? But this is not a plug and play, obviously, because it needs to be locked in by the blowback housing unit. But this is for someone who does not like using rackers or that kind of issue, or sights, something like that. All right. So these are these three things. We're going to put them right here, so I know I've gone through them. Since cameras, I think it might fly. I think it might be time for me to start looking into another camcorder, and the fly won't stop buttering. Okay, alright, focus. Alright, I already reviewed this, so I don't need to go over this again. This is just a T1 mount. I really liked it. It was a cool mount. So let's get that out of the picture. Let's talk about this guy. This guy is very interesting. There's 3 types of them. Okay, this is a type C. Now here's the key word for my IPSC friend. You'll be interested. It's made out of steel. I believe it's 304. And you know, obviously to us, we're like, you know, why steel? I'm still curious to myself this day why steel, but I bought it anyways. This is probably, if not, one of the most expensive triggers besides PDI and some 9-ball ones, because those are just, they're really expensive. Typical race trigger guys are either aluminum CNC'd or die-cast aluminums, you know, stuff like that. Long lines, they're mostly 6061 aluminum. This is, I believe, a first to market with the 304. If anything, one thing I can say is the CNC job on this bad boy is amazing. It's really nice, and it's smooth. This is the smoothest trigger I've touched out of the box. No modifications. It is very, very smooth. It's a mirror finish, no doubt. And for those who are counting every gram, because you are moving this, if anything, I would say this is going to be very smooth in the trigger guard, but we don't know until I install it. All right, let's see how much it weighs, anyways. 6.4 grams. All right, that's pretty light, but it's still heavy than the compared to aluminum ones. But this is nice. Now this is going to go into the UAC pistol. Let's see, where is it? This one has all the UAC internals: leaf spring, return spring, recoil spring, and I believe that's it. What I'm going to install, but not in this video obviously, I'm going to install the trigger, and where is it? They also have valve reset springs. So I'm going to install that in here and just see how it performs. So if anything, just watch. What I'll do is when I make that video, I'll link you to the video of me shooting a gun stock, then with the first line of UAC products, and then with the second line of UAC products, okay? So I'll keep you guys updated on that. And then I'll show you guys how the return spring is out though. I've been shooting that guy quite a bit. Alright, what's next in line? Okay, we'll go over this guy. We have a, like I said, I got these guys, I like this new line of stuff. It's almost like a modern, simple, I've been saying that a lot of times, sleek design. This is a standard aluminum trigger. Very light. But that one is that's so smooth, that trigger. You guys, I can't express how smooth that is until you put it in your own hands. Alright, now this is a, what do they call it? They have a little guide, little box comes in. If anything, this has been done in the real steel world, but it hasn't been done for airsoft, so that's pretty cool. Now, for those who are not IPSC guys, I know you're probably wondering what the hell is this for. IPSC friend guys, you guys know, just fast forward. For my non-IPSC friends, this is actually for leaning on a table, because they have certain courses where they have to lean the gun on a table, and obviously it's not front heavy. Alright, and one thing guys, you have to tap it. I tapped this frame for another mount so it doesn't line up, as you can see, and I can't put a slide on here to show you. See how it's above the frame? One thing I will always recommend, you get someone that knows how to tap this stuff. You don't want to mess this up. You don't want to have a bunch of extra holes. It'll look horrible. So get someone you know that knows how to do tap and die. Even check your dad, friend, whatever. It's very simple if they know how to do it. Alright, back to this. Anyways, on the course, obviously it would be leaning like this, but since there's no slide, it's back heavy right now. Look at all the parts here. But anyways, it leans like this, and you're supposed to install this little spring and detent, but I didn't install that, so it locks in place. But anyways, it allows the user to actually get a full grip on here instead of having to pick it up, that kind of stuff. So seconds add up in IPSC, that kind of stuff. So that's what it's really for. But once again, it's a nice design. It's minimalist. All right, I can't complain about anything on here. It's nice. It's aluminum. It is aluminum. And let's move on to the next part. Once again, it doesn't line up. I wish. Well, I can't wish, but this lines up. This is I call it gas pedal, or what they call it a thumb rest. This is steel. Nice mirror finish. If anything, it adds a really nice look on here. But here is your gas pedal or thumb rest. It's very, like I said, this is a very modern take, or minimalist approach. You guys can see it doesn't really protrude that far out. This is what I'm used to. This is what the most of the market's used to. We have big gas pedal like this. We have pedals that go on the slide lock that are really big and aggressive. All right, so that's what we're used to. But this approach is very, very cool, and I think it looks great. But once again, this is all personal preference, especially when you're doing IPSC. Okay, guys, it's very personal. You gotta make sure you love your gun. All right, so that part is steel. This is steel. Nice. If anything, this thing is really aggressive. You can really get that. You'll be able to feel it in these two. But I love the checkering. All right, we covered the mount. Covered that part. These are the screws that come with everything. All right, what do we have next? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, guys, I'm having a blanket. This is their new base plate. I really like it. The only thing I'm sad is it doesn't have checkering. I really like, this is their old one. They both stand up, which is very cool. And this is on a 4.3, which is, it still stands up. You can see that they did change the design depending on just how it stands up. And this one's very slim, if anything. I'll show you it in mags, in guns. Here's what it looks like on a 4.3. Okay, and it has the cool 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very slim profile. Here, what it is what it looks like on a gun with a mag wall. You can't even see it. It's sitting on the mag wall, not on the magazine. All right. So that's what it looks like, and here's the original. All right. This one can stand too as well. So that's just to give you an example of what they look like. So they sort of have a slim base plate, and they have like a bigger base plate. Personally, I like these one better because they have a nice checkered. You can get a grip on this one that's in your holster, and you can rip it and you'll feel it. This one is smooth. This little checkering would have been cool, but this is still nonetheless very cool. Like I told you guys, I'm a huge sucker for cool things, interesting things, and these are very well made, interesting if anything. So thumbs up once again to the new products. I will be making another video with the I guess I'll call this project UAC, and maybe I'll mount. Maybe I'll probably want to put the thumb rest on here, if anything, and I'm probably gonna buy their silver base plate to match the stainless steel trigger. Just make it a silver black gun, maybe. If I could mod, we'll see if I get crazy enough to mod one of these on here. All right. Enough talking. I will give you guys the links to the first video I did on UAC. I really like them. Their track record. Right now, I sort of have track records on companies. So far, UAC is doing great. I haven't had any problems. Great machining on their products. Really, I like that stuff. Link to the old video. You guys can buy from Tiger HK, CRW. I'll put you a link to their Facebook and their website. Go check them out. Give them, try out the products. I really like their stuff so far. It's good stuff. All right, you guys have a good day, and I will try to figure out why my camera is doing corrupted memory. Hopefully this one makes it through. So if it doesn't, I'm gonna punch someone in the face. Probably myself. I'll see you guys around. Have a good night.